This is what I called speed herping. We're in Costa Rica and we're gonna see how many species we can find within 5 minutes. Now let's get set up. So I just need to put the GoPro on my head here. Just not blind myself. And then with that,
here's your hook.
We will start the clock. And here we go. So
okay. Here's the hook. And
so we had an eyelash viper over here before. Looks like he has moved on.
I did find this.
Ah, right there. We have a little rain frog. Not sure the species. We'll have to look at it later. Coming through here. Nothing yet. Nobody. We've been through this area every night so far, but this is our first time tonight, so we don't know who's around, but we will see. That is a brilliant forest frog right there. And there are some red-eyed tree frog eggs. Also up here are some more. The other nights there were a number of snakes. Here's a new egg sac that we didn't see the other nights, but no snakes at the moment. Here's another brilliant forest frog. Moving quick. Here is a little anole. Not sure what species that is. We saw some slender anoles earlier. It might be the same. We might come back. We got one more forester frog. Who else? Who else is here? We're hearing a red-eyed tree frog. I do not see it yet. This tree has been excellent for snakes the last couple nights, but at the moment I do not see anyone, and that probably makes sense because otherwise that anole may get eaten. Nobody's up there. Okay, popping back here just for a sec. Right here is a nice red-eyed tree frog, if you can see it on the red right there. So that's another good frog. Definitely seeing a lot. Not the best night, but this is our sort of speed run night. All right, on to the next spot. I'm hearing a little Tink Frog, and we've had some in this area, but they're very difficult to find because they're very small. Do you see them?
No, but I hear him over here.
Not sure where he is. They're usually tucked into leaves.
Small crevices.
Yeah. But there's one somewhere nearby.
While our speed run seems to be a little quiet, this area was just thriving with snakes and frogs just a few nights ago. So while we fumble around trying to look for something else, let me tell you a little bit more about the couple things that we already saw. That first little frog we found was a pygmy rain frog. Now, one of the cool things about frogs in this family is that they actually don't have a tadpole stage, and instead they hatch directly into little froglets. The frogs in the lily pads were the brilliant forest frogs, and they are leaf mimics, but they do have this hidden bright coloration on the back of the legs. That little splash of yellow can be used to distract predators as they try to escape. Those egg masses we found belong to the red-eyed tree frog. Now, a very widespread frog and a very iconic one as seen here. You can always find these egg masses above water, and they can be a great food source to predators in the area.
It's not good. Not good. Well, there's been a frog.
This is the Tink Frog, one of the easiest frogs to hear out here in Costa Rica, but one of the hardest to find. As you can see, it is really small and it loves staying in these little crevices, but they make that incredible tink that we hear throughout the forest every night we're here. All right, let's get back to the speed run. I think there's one more frog we're going to find.
Oh, it's down here. He's still there, right there. Little Smilisca, the Mexican Smilisca, and that is good. All right, Tatiana is back there. Maybe she's got something else. Because we're coming up empty.
I'm trying.
I know.
Anything.
Let's go back to the pond.
Okay.
It's a little wasp, something or another. Nothing. Uh-oh.
There's another frog.
And that's our time.
Oh. Bummer.
Well,
How many species? 4?
thanks for joining. That is some speed running, and it wasn't a ton of species, but you know, I think we did all right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Greg Schechter.
I'm Tatiana Tuccio Schechter, and
We'll see you in the field.
Okay, immediately after the 5-minute speed run, of course, we found another one, and it's another red-eye tree frog that's right across, and the red eyes are looking right at us. Hope you can see it from that angle, but it's right in between all of